This is my pile of swatches. If you're someone who has a lot of markers, this will be your headache. I personally like to keep my art stuff organized, so let's fix this mess. Step 1 will be making a template. I want them all to be in the same size, have the same paper, and have more than one purpose. First, we have the swatch sheet for the alcohol markers. If you see that little star there, I put that intentionally. I want them to look the same, but at the same time, I want them to be more accessible. So when you're looking through the sheets, you know which one is for the alcohol markers and which one is for the acrylic markers. It's placed on the top right, so you'll see that easily. Back to the alcohol sheet. You have a place to write down the brand and the date opened. Some markers lose color over time, so it's important to know when you got the boxes them. Here, we have layer 1 and layer 2. So instead of just swatching colors, you can now record how colors behave when they're layered. Here's a sample, and you can definitely tell the difference. Now for the alcohol markers, I made a color recipe sheet. A lot of people like to mix and match their alcohol markers with different colors. This way you can keep track of what colors work together. So for the box here, you can write the main color you want. On the bottom, you have 6 different boxes where you can mix 6 different colors for the main color. On the bottom, you can write down what color you add. I'm really having a hard time explaining this, but here's an example. Moving on to the last sheet for the acrylic markers. So acrylic markers tend to have 2 swatch sheets, one for white paper and one for black paper. So instead of having 2 different papers, you can now do it in one. So similar to the alcohol markers, you can write down the brand and the date open. On the bottom, we have the boxes. We have the white and the black. This way, you can swatch them in one swipe. And of course, on the bottom, you can write down the name. And that's it for my swatch sheet. If anyone is interested, then you can definitely buy a physical or a digital copy of this in my Etsy store.